Statistics is a very simple topic, and the only thing I can say is you just need to be careful with numbers. You be very keen when you're dealing with numbers. All right. So my job here is to take you through it in a very simple and systematic way, so that you never fail in statistics in your mathematics journey. Thank you. So before we proceed, I would wish to kindly request you to kindly subscribe to my channel um, down there. So I'm going to observe a moment of silence, and kindly, I really appreciate your contribution. Thank you. So today we are going to deal with statistics, and I'm going to be very brief, very fast, and I'm going to use simple data because I don't want to consume a lot of time. I just want you to grab the concept and we move. All right? So the first part which we are going to discuss in this lesson is the first part that we're going to discuss in statistics is what we call ungrouped, or what we call raw data. All right? What do I mean by this? I simply mean that this is a type of data set that is not arranged in any way. Okay? So you're going to just use it the way it is to calculate what you asked. So let's say, for example, we have a number like 12, a number like 12 again, 13, then we have 15, then we have another 12, then we have 16, then we have 20, all right? Then we have another 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have another 16, then we have another 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I needed 10 numbers, all right? So the first question that you can be asked in this set of data, the first question that you can be asked is, just a minute. Good, thank you. So the first question that you can be asked in this set of data is to calculate the mode. All right? How do you calculate the mode in this set of data? Mode is the most frequent number in a data set. That is what the mode is. The mode is the most frequent, the number that appears the most, that repeats itself the most in this set of data. If you look at this data, 12 appears here 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 13 appears here once. 15 appears here once. 16 twice. Then 17 once. Then 20 once. So obviously, the mode of this data set is 12. That is the number that appears the most. Very simple. The second question that you can be asked is to find the median. Median. How do you calculate the median in a set of data like this? The first thing that should come into your mind when you're dealing with median, calculation of median in a data set, is first to arrange the numbers in ascending order. All right? This is the first stage that you must do before you go to any other stage. So what do we do? You're going to say we have 12, 12, 12, 12, 4 times, and then we have 13, then we have 15, then we have 16, again 16, then we have 17, and then we have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after arranging them in ascending order like this, then you're going to find the number in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is something I need you to note here. That when we have two numbers in the middle, we add them like this, and then we divide by 2 to get the median. All right? And that is what we are going to do. 13 plus 15, that is 28, and then the median is supposed to be 14. All right? That is how you calculate what? Your median. And then the third question is to calculate the mean. How do you calculate the mean in a set of data like this? The first thing that you do is to add all of them. That is 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 13 plus 15 plus 16 plus 16 plus 17 plus 20. All of them. You divide by the total number of the data. How many numbers do we have in this data? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you divide by 10, which is going to be what? Let me pick my calculator and do this very fast. 12 times 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 12 by 4 is 48. 48 plus 13 plus 15 plus 16 plus 16, that is plus 32, plus 17 plus 20. It is going to be 145. 145. And this 145 you divide by 10. So the mean which we always refer to as X bar, this is the symbol of the mean. So the mean is going to be, X bar is going to be 14.5. Okay? So this is the answer. So what am I saying in a nutshell? If you're told to find the mode, find the most frequent number in this data set. If you're told to find the median, the first thing is to arrange the numbers in ascending order, and then you find the number in the middle, or the numbers in the middle. If it is one number, then that number is the median. If the numbers are 2, you first of all you add them, then you divide by 2 to get the what? The median. Then the third question is, you calculate the mean. How do you calculate the mean? You add all the numbers and then you divide by their numbers. All right? I mean their number. You add the numbers and then you divide by their number. And if you add all these numbers, then your answer is going to be 145. You divide by the number, which is 10, to get 14.5 as the mean. So our mean, which is represented by X bar, is going to be, let me just be clear, X bar is going to be 14.5. Don't forget that. Now I have to wrap this because my area of working is so small, so I hope you understand. But we're moving very fast. We're moving very fast because of time, I want this to be as simple as possible. Good. So after this, the next question, which is very important, and you be a bit more keen when I'm dealing with this, the fourth question is calculate the variance, or what we call, the variance, and standard deviation. All right? So, this is the most complex part of this statistical calculation, but then I'm here to make it as simple as possible. So, the relationship between variance and standard deviation is always this. Variance, standard deviation is equivalent to the square root of the variance. Okay? So, the first thing that you have to find is the variance. And the formula for finding the variance is equivalent to the sum of x minus x bar squared divided by n minus 1. Alright? So before you proceed, you must always have this at your fingertip. You can be told to find the standard deviation without being asked to find the variance. In the back of your head, you must understand that for you to arrive at the standard deviation, you must find the variance. And the formula of finding the variance is the summation of x minus x bar squared divided by n minus 1, where n is the total number of data in that data set. Like for example, here it is 10. Alright? So we are going to know what the value of x is and the value of x bar is. Very simple. So because of this, we are going to come up with a table. And this is the table. Okay? If that is the table like that, I hope it is going to be enough to accommodate what I'm going to talk about. So we have the value of x here, then we have x minus x bar, and then we have x minus x bar squared. Okay? So the value of x here, I always advise that you must arrange this in ascending order first before you proceed. Okay? But you can always do it the way you want. Alright? So we are going to say we have 12, we have 12, we have 12, we have 12. This is the value of x, is the numbers in the data. Okay? After 12 we have 13, then we have 15, then we have 16, then we have 17, and lastly we have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this one you are going to come up with a table very fast. You're going to come up with a table like this. Very fast, very fast. A table like that. After coming up with a table like this, the next step is to calculate the value of x minus x bar. In your mind, I told you x bar is the mean, and we already calculated it here. You see, that is the mean, right? So what is next? It is the value of x minus x bar, which is going to be 12 minus 14.5. So you take your calculator, 12 minus 14.5, and you get your answer to be negative 2.5. Obviously, this is also negative 2.5, negative 2.5, negative 2.5. And then 13 minus 14, negative 13 minus 14.5. 13 minus 14.5 is going to be negative 1.5. 15 minus 14.5, 15 minus 14.5 is going to be 0.5. Then 16 minus 14.5 is going to be 1.5. 1.5. 2.5. Then 20 minus 17 minus 14.5 is going to be 5.5. Now this is the value of x minus x bar. Now what is the value of x minus x bar when we square it? It is just negative 2.5 squared. A negative times a negative is always a positive. So this row, the entire row is going to be positive. So it's like 2.5 squared. You get 6.25. Obviously here is 6.25. 6.25. 6.25. And 1.5 squared is going to be 2.25. 0.5 squared is 0.25. 1.5 squared is 2.25. The same 2.25. Then 2.5 squared is going to be 6.25. 5.5 squared is 30.25. And therefore, we can calculate the summation of x minus x bar squared. Under here, we sum. This symbol simply means you sum all of it. You find the summation of x minus x bar. So the summation here is going to be 30.25 plus 6.25 plus 2.25, 2.25 plus 2.25 plus 0.25 plus 2.25 plus 6.25 which is going to be 33.83. So summation of this, so the variance is going to be 33.83. You divide by the total number, which was 10. We had 10 numbers in this data set. You subtract 1. 33.83 divided by 9. What is the answer? It is 3.76. So if this is the answer, this is the variance, what is the standard deviation? Standard deviation is the square root of the variance. So it is going to be the square root of 3.76. And the standard deviation is going to be 1.94. 1.94. That is how this is calculated. Once you master this formula is going to make you make this table. And after making this table, you are able to add the summation of x minus x bar squared, and you get it here, you bring it here, and then you divide by the number minus 1 to get the variance as this one. For you to get the standard deviation, you have to find the square root of the variance, which is this one. That is how it's done. Before we finalize this lesson, kindly subscribe to my channel because a lot is coming up. Thank you very much. God bless you.